Hello, welcome to Inspiration with Abosede, your online Iwa. Well, this is another time with you to share with you a very wonderful topic I title Mistake of Ownership. Mistake of ownership. We all know the meaning of ownership, and we all know what it means to make a mistake. So, talking to you about mistake of ownership, I'd like you to think about one thing. I'd like you to think about a product. You know, a product has manufacturers. They have those that put them together and put them with their components and everything that they need to have so that they can be useful for the buyers. So having that in mind, you know, there are people that produce the product. They have what they've assembled, and having them, those products belong to the producers, right? So having that in mind now, I want you to think about God. God, our creator, and we are the work of his hands. And this knowledge about people believing they belong to themselves, believing they can do anything, believing nobody can talk to them, nobody can advise them to change, nobody can even tell them about Jesus, or even if you tell me about Jesus, uncle, that doesn't concern me in any way. They live their life like they don't have to submit to anybody. That's the normal rule of life that people have met since the fall of man in the Garden of Eden. So this thing is still ongoing, and I had a revelation about it, like in my spirit, that the mistake that people are making, why they are not accepting Jesus, is because they believe they belong to themselves. They own themselves. Is the mistake of ownership. They don't know that they don't belong to themselves. You don't belong to yourself. It's someone that made you. Someone created you. So whatever you do, you are waiting for judgment. Whatever you do, have it at the back of your mind that any action that you put out, there is someone that is going to judge it, that is going to measure it, and say whether it's good or is not. So it's not upon you, like it doesn't depend on you. This world that is created is not your say. You don't determine either you'll be judged or not. Whatsoever you do, you have someone that owns you. You belong to somebody, and since you belong to somebody, you should know that that person has a say. Is either the person is happy that you're doing this or is not happy. So when you are thinking you're the owner of yourself, that's the reason you are behaving anyhow. But the moment you start to think that I don't own myself, whatsoever I do, if I should raise my hand and beat somebody, if I should slap a person, if I should cheat the person and collect their money, if I should misbehave and use my body anyhow, if I should say words that are not right, that are not edifying and blessing the listeners, there is someone that owns me. There is someone that owns you, that will say stop it with his own measure one day. He might not open his mouth now to tell you stop it, but just have the consciousness. I want you to be having that fear inside of you that someone owns me. I can't live my life anyhow. Someone owns me. I belong to somebody. I cannot misbehave. I cannot just be heady and be strong-willed and just go about my businesses on righteousness, on righteous businesses. I don't have the right to do that, because whatsoever a man sows, he will reap. And every evil work is waiting until judgment, including the good works. So one day, all the things that we've done in the secret and in the open will come out. And either you do it in the secret or you do it in the open, it doesn't matter. So long what you do, you have done it. Even what you are thinking right now, or what you've thought in the past, or what you would think, everything will be in record. Because the owner of our lives, the creator of our lives, the one that owns us, will bring the books out. Will check everything that the ones he created, the ones he made, everything they did. It will take stock. It's an account. Like in normal accounting, you account for everything. Maybe I'm species A, Everything that species A did will be written, will be calculated, the bad, the wrong, the everything. To be to Z, till Z than the whole world. So what? Why won't you think? Don't make that mistake. You belong to somebody. You belong to God. You didn't just drop from the sky. You didn't just come out, erupt from the ground. You belong to someone that has given you a tag, a life tag that you will go back to, and it will check that tag, check your number, check his records, see what you have done, then give you the statement.